Wait, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
I said, yesterday I heard a response for, like, maybe the weekend, but not for that.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I didn't. Your dad hasn't. I don't know why he's the one who has to bring you to the place to let me see you. So, just so you know, I've been trying to see you ever since this whole thing has happened, and I want you to know that. It's important for you to know that I miss you and that I want you to be home with me. I love you. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, just now I got that from happened to Tanya. Decorate the tree.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a tree at home?
Not yet, but we're gonna see. Yep.
Nice.
And 22 days I get to Tanya.
What do you mean?
Like, because in 5 days I get 2 more days off, Saturday and Sunday, and then 15 more days, and then I get 10 days off. And Daddy, Tanya said that Daddy talked to Tanya, and I'm going to be staying with her for a couple days, and then we might go to special.
Oh, okay. Well, just so you know, I'm planning on having you home this week. Okay? Your dad's not allowed to keep you from me. So just hang on. Okay? And I know you don't have to say anything, but just know that, honey. You belong at home. Okay? You belong at home. And I need you to not... Do you want to be home with me, honey?
Yeah.
Do you wish that you were home with your animals and your things?
Yes.
Because I know you love your dad, but you've been living with me since you were born, so there's no reason why you have to be with your dad. Because do you feel scared of Mom or being at home with me?
No.
Have I ever hurt you? Is your dad telling you not to say something? Why are you not talking, Alec? What's happening? Hello? Jorge? You're clearly intimidating her right now. Alec, are you there? Alec, are you there? Alec. This is clearly an evidence of intimidation. Alec doesn't just stop talking. Alec, are you there? Okay, as far as I'm concerned about your well-being right now. This is evidence that you're punishing her to some extent. I want to hear your voice, Alec. Alec, are you there? Hello? Jorge, this is being recorded. And you're now on file, evidencing that you're punishing our child when I ask her a question. And just because I can't hear any physical abuse taking place, it doesn't mean it's not happening. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, he's just got the phone on, and I don't get to hear anything. Alec, are you there? Hi, baby girl. What just happened? Huh? You can tell me, honey, what happened?
Well...
Oh my God.
You're gonna tell your mom what you show.
Hey, George. George, I was talking to my daughter.
She's a little afraid to tell you something.
She's a little afraid to tell me something? It doesn't surprise me why she's afraid. What's going on?
She doesn't...
Why don't you let her speak for herself? Let her speak for herself.
She didn't want to call and talk to you, but I asked her to please call you.
Well, I want to hear that from her. I want to hear Alec tell me she didn't want to call and talk to me.
Okay. I was asking her to please call you.
Hey, Jorge, stop. Enough. I don't want to hear your voice. I want to talk to my daughter.
I think it was important to communicate with her.
Sure it is. Okay, right, whatever. Put Alec back on the phone. And don't you dare intimidate her.
Here, I'll have her call you back.
Why? No, you don't have to. You're going to punish her, aren't you? Put her on the phone. Put her on the phone, George. You don't need to separate us before you get her back on the phone. Otherwise, you're proving that you're punishing her before she calls me. Yeah, that's right. You're proving... I'm telling you, you don't need to call me back. Put her on the phone right now. She's right there. Put her on the phone. Put her on the phone, Jorge. And stop intimidating her. All this time that you're not on the phone is evidence that you're doing something to coerce her. Evidence. And he hangs up the phone on me. Okay. Is this the kind of person that you think is going to promote the relationship between both parents? October 25th. I haven't been able to see my daughter. He's lying. He's lied to the mediator. The mediator lied to his attorney, or the attorney lied to the judge. I don't know what, but they're all working in tandem. This is my baby. I've raised her since she was born. I had the pregnancy alone. He never functioned as a father. He was absent. He abandoned his firstborn. He went to Utah. He owes $30,000 in back child support. He acquired a conviction for forgery, for 2 counts of aggravated robbery, police evasion. He stayed at a rehab and had he has paranoid personality disorder. He held me hostage and his mom at the house for a whole day. I couldn't leave, couldn't even use my phone because he thought suspicious things. Who are you calling? What are you doing? He told me he was supposed to be on a medication he couldn't afford. Listen to me. He's associated with 1107 South Robertson Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. That place is associated with a few different businesses that when you look real closely at how they're advertising themselves, it's an 8,000 square foot building, but a cell phone company doesn't have a showroom. Yeah, right. I have drawings that he did when he was drawing out the layout of the place and the budget and all the things for this business. That's how I got the address. That look similar to a picture my daughter drew of a castle, and she's like going arrows down and like these stairs that look like jagged edges. Hello?
Hey, it's me. Well, Alek's right here with me next to me.
Okay, you do know that you're not allowed, that Alek and I are allowed privacy, right?
Alek and I had a big conversation yesterday.
Back to...
That you told her.
Okay, whatever. First of all, I want Alek to speak for herself. Listen to me, George. I want to speak to Alek. We're allowed to have privacy. I didn't call to talk to you.
She told me a few things that you told her.
Okay, like?
Yesterday.
What'd she tell you yesterday?
Do you want me to record them and put them on phone for you?
I want you to just... What's your point? I'm calling to talk to my daughter, not to get harassed by you.
We're having an amicable co-parenting.
You know, we are not having an amicable co-parenting. You haven't been amicable or a co-parent the whole time. I'm calling to talk to my daughter.
I'm being amicable.
You know what's amicable? How come I didn't get to see my daughter this weekend? How come I didn't get to see my daughter this weekend? How come you didn't facilitate visitation? Jorge, I'm asking you a question. How come you didn't facilitate my visitation?
It was you,
Okay, George, how come you didn't facilitate my visitation this weekend? I'll talk like you. If you want me to keep my demeanor and just act like I'm going to be calm so that we can have an amicable discussion, I called to talk to my daughter, and from exactly, you fucking asshole! You see? His problem is that he doesn't have emotions, and that's what you guys keep falling for. Oh, he's got this nice calm disposition? No! He doesn't have emotions. I can't handle this anymore. He's trying to control me, and he's trying to control my daughter. And she never says these things. He's a slimy bastard. And it's not against the law to be angry. I have every right to be angry. Dear God, help me. Let's see what his plan of attack is going to be. I can't imagine.
Forwarded to an automated voice message.
Did you see how he sit there and he's like trying to get off, keep her from being on the phone with me? That's because he's intimidating her. Okay? And he's going to have a whole new plan of attack tomorrow at court because he knows that I know about that address. Because it was too much for me to even imagine being real. So yesterday when I called him, and he got on the phone again and tried to interrupt Alex and my phone call conversation, I said to you, I'm talking to you about 1107 South Robertson Boulevard in Los Angeles. He goes, that's not amicable. Click. Hangs up the phone. He acted totally weird. I demand justice. This is not right. I want that attorney disbarred. And whichever judge is going to carry this case needs to be authorized by me. And if this judge wants to make maneuvers that are unethical, I'm going to have you disqualified. Just because I don't have an attorney right now doesn't alleviate my abilities. I've merely been swamped with paperwork and procedure. That's exactly what they've been trying to do. There's no way I'm going to give up on this case. If you want to try to facilitate this just to, for some reason, to back up a wrongdoer, you're going to end up losing your ability to do law. Because I will pursue this until the day I die. You understand that? I'm not trying to be pushy. I'm telling you it's been since October 25th, and I've never had justice. And this guy, he's hiding behind his attorney. He's clearly got something to hide. And I have evidence to support it. I want justice.